Right, good evening guys. Right, just finished my dinner. I've got Snoop stood beside me. He's had a little bit of banana. So what I had for dinner was I had a quiche. So I heated the quiche up in the air fryer and had a salad with it. So it's lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, coleslaw, potato salad, did I say that already? Cucumber. So I had all sorts in there. It was really lovely, really nice. That's all gone and I washed it all down with a banana. I bought some bananas for Karen when she came down from Scotland, and she had some bananas but there was some left, so I've had a banana tonight. That made a change. And I can't remember the last time I had a banana. My fruit of choice seems to be apples. I'm always eating apples. I've got a load of apples in the bottom of the fridge, and I take one a day to work and I eat it as I'm going to work in my van. So that's my my fruit intake every day. Right, I've just filled up the sink. I've hung my washing on the line. Had a disaster, guys. Snapped a nail, look. That's all that's left of it. It came off as I was pulling the washing out of the wash machine. It flicked off and I thought, oh no. But I'm going tomorrow, so that's not a huge problem. But yes, I've actually broken nail. So that's been on there about 6 weeks. Is it about 6 weeks? Or 5? Yes, it's probably nearly 6 weeks. To see how much they've grown out. Can you see how much it's grown out on my nails? Unbelievable. So yes, I'll need the nails done regardless. Last time I went to have my nails done, I went to a parlour and it was a bloke did my nails, and he said you'll probably find next time you'll have to have them all taken off and start again. I thought, well, that doesn't matter. It is what it is. I'll have it done anyway. Snoop and Sooty are chasing flies. There's lots of flies in the house today because the doors and windows have been open all day. And with the lights on, they come in. So I've shut the doors now. Windows are still open upstairs, but there's no lights on upstairs. But there's loads of flies in the house. So I'll have to probably go through with a spray and get rid of them, I think. Right, let me get this washing done. I've already put all the cutlery in. Boiled the kettle. I haven't turned the hot water on tonight. So I've just boiled the kettle and filled my bowl up like I used to. So there we go. Right, I had something turn up today. It's something I ordered, and it is a strapless bra. I've never had a strapless bra, and some of the dresses I was trying on when I had Donna and Karen here, you couldn't wear a normal bra with them either. There wasn't any shoulder straps, or it would show. And so they said to me, you need a strapless bra. So I looked them up and I bought one. I got the Bravismo one and it arrived today. So I've got it on at the moment, guys. Really comfortable. It's got quite a wide band on it. I suppose obviously to hold it all up. But very, very supportive and very comfortable. So I'm pleased with that. So I'll have to see what I can put on tomorrow. It's going to be a lovely, nice, sunny day again tomorrow. So I'll see if I can't put a dress on that I can wear this bra with, just to try it out during the day. But I've put it on for this evening. As soon as I got back from work and I found the package, I was straight upstairs and got changed. So I think tomorrow I've got to go to Casabella in Long Melford and have my my laser done. And then 12:30, 1 o'clock time, I've got to go and have my nails done. So yeah, so it's going to be a busy day in that respect. But I need to get them done, especially now one of my nails has come off. So yeah, so that would be good, get that all done again. I've got my auntie's birthday parties looming. It's not far away at all. I'm going to have to look on the calendar just to confirm what the date is. It's not this weekend. I know it's not this weekend. But I need to have a look and see when it is. I think it's next weekend. But I haven't looked. I have got my my dress, my 1940s style dress. So, yes. It's going to be great. It's going to be really, really nice. I can't wait. I really can't. Snoop sat down here with me. He had the crust off my quiche because I don't like pastry, and my quiche had quite a bit of pastry on it. And so Snoopy was hovering because he knew he'd get the crust eventually, and he did. I've got quite a bit of washing because I didn't do any yesterday. I left it, and then I had my breakfast thing I don't know what you saw, I think it was a fly. I had my breakfast things from this morning, and I had some, I think I didn't do any washing last night as well, so I had last night's, this morning's, and obviously today's, so I've got quite a bit to do, but that will soon get done. I was toying with having a shower again tonight, but I think I'll have one tomorrow morning. I think that would be nice, first thing in the morning, because I'm going to get up early. You know what I'm like, I'll probably be up about 5. So I'll have one first thing in the morning. That'll get me going. Right. That's it, that's the last of the cutlery done, then we'll be on to the plates. I have got some bread balls, I better do those next. That can come, yeah, that's done. This is recyclable. And I'll do my bread balls first. There you go, that's it. Bread balls, then plates. It's going to be a full drainer, I think. I got a lot of comments about an older video I put on, and it was of Karen and Donna when they came down in February to look after me after I'd had my surgery. And there was the video where Donna had melted my drainer. And what had happened is I've got my cooker beside the sink, and Donna, I can't remember whether she was wiping the sides or what she was up to. She was doing something around the sink, and she moved the drainer and put it on top of the cooker, forgetting that it was an electric hob. But the hobs were off, it was all turned off, but they hold the heat for a long time. And Donna didn't realise that, and she put the drain onto the cooker and melted it, and it was so funny when that happened. And I got a lot of people making comments and having a go at her, but that was months ago, and that's long gone. We had a really good laugh about it. It's her claim to fame now. We now call her the fire starter, so that's where that came from. And that was hilarious, absolutely hilarious. We didn't have any fires this time. We were talking about getting the fire pit going in the garden, sitting outside and toasting marshmallows. And Donna went and bought some marshmallows, but we never actually managed to get out there because we were too busy sat talking and going out for meals that the marshmallows never happened. So what Donna did not last night, the night before, she sat up in bed with a packet of marshmallows, eating marshmallows in my bed. I think Karen helped her. So I've still got some of them left. There's still some upstairs in the packet. I'll bring those down. But there's another full pack here as well. So I might have to have a go at toasting marshmallows. But I need to get some marshmallow toasting forks because I haven't got anything to attach them to. Right, we're on to the plates, guys. Oh. Right, here they go. Right, they're in. Oh, it's lovely out there now. It's really nice. Snoop's just been up the garden. He's chasing flies. That's why he keeps jumping about everywhere. There's loads of flies and mozzies. I'm going to have to spray, aren't I? What I'll do is I'll put the boys in the front room with myself and the partner, and we'll shut the door so he can't come in here, and I'll spray. And I'll get rid of all the flies in here because there's loads in here. I think they were attracted by the kitchen light when the door was open, and they'd just come in. So there's loads, isn't there, Snoop? I know, they're driving you nuts. Good boy. Right, he's going to settle down again now for a little while. Right, what else can I tell you? My dad is having his drive done. My dad, he doesn't live far from me. He's got a bungalow, lovely bungalow, and it had one of those brick driveways. And when he was more able, he used to get the pressure wash and he used to give it a clean once a year. He'd give it like a deep clean. And then he'd get some more sand. I think they call it kiln sand. And then he'd spread that over the top and then use a stiff broom and brush it in between the bricks again. Get it all nice and tidy and clean. Well, as time has gone on, obviously he's not as capable of looking after things like that anymore. And he's decided that he wanted to have one of these resin drives put down, and so that's happening at the moment. I haven't been up there yet. I'll go up and have a look this weekend. I'll go and visit my parents because I need to thank my dad for letting me use his car. So I need to get up there and just see him and just give him a big thank you. And he might, I don't know if they'll have got the drive done. And imagine doing a drive in this heat we've had this week. Oh, yeah, would have been bad, I think. Would have been really bad. My parents also had something else done, and this they had done quite a few years ago now. They spent money where they like to spend money. They've obviously got a certain amount of income set aside for certain things, and they decided they wanted to change the grass in the back garden to that artificial grass. And the reason my dad did this was because he said the grass was getting a bit too much. He's still got the grass out the front of the property, which is what I pop up and cut occasionally when he asks me to. I'll go and cut it. But at the moment, my dad's doing that himself. He's not doing it all in one hit. He's doing little bits, and he doesn't let it get long. He lets it grow for maybe a week. You can imagine how little it's grown at the moment because it's just so hot. Nothing's grown at the moment. But yeah, my dad's actually cutting it himself because I often phone up and say, how are you doing? Do you want me to pop up and do the grass? And my mum will say, oh no, it's okay, your dad's done it. So that's really good. And he does go out walking with my mum. My mum's on her mobility scooter, my dad walks beside her. So he's getting plenty of exercise now and he's keeping himself in shape. He's doing really well. So yeah, a few years ago now he had artificial grass put down in the back garden. That looks really, really good. I think that was really worth the money. And he was chuffed as nuts with that. It looks lovely and tidy all the time. He does, I did say to him, what do? Do you have to go out there and hoover it? And he said, no, he's got a leaf blower. And if there's leaves in the garden, he'd blow the leaves into a corner. And then he's got some kind of, wooden things you use to pick the leaves up, and he uses that to put the leaves in his garden bin. So yeah, he's got it sussed. He's very good. And the resin drive is obviously his latest thing, but before all this he had air conditioning fitted, and I think the air conditioning units, there's one in the lounge and there's one in the bedroom, so they can sleep at night. The one in the lounge, if it's really, really hot, my parents spend most of the time in the conservatory. They love it. They call it the garden room. It hasn't actually got a plastic roof on it. It used to have, but they had that kind of tiled. So now I call it a garden room. So it's got the glass around the sides, but it hasn't got a plastic or glass roof anymore. So my parents spend nearly all their time in the conservatory or garden room, watching the birds in the garden, the squirrels and things like that. But when it gets really hot like it has been, what they tend to do is they go back into the house, they'll shut the doors between the conservatory and the lounge, and then they have the air conditioning on. And so they keep themselves cool that way. And it is really, really efficient. It's bliss. Whenever I go up there to visit them, it's so, so nice. Really, really comfortable. And they both said that was one of the best things they've ever had done. We did look into it when my father was first interested in doing it. He said you can buy a kit and do it yourself. And I said, well, I don't mind helping you. I said, but I think there's a little bit more to it than you realise. I said, no, quite honestly, if I was going to have air conditioning installed, I would get the professionals in to do it, and they did. And I don't think it cost them a lot more to have it done professionally. But yes, that was a godsend. Both of them say that it was an absolute godsend, and they said they'd never ever regret putting that in. And it also doubles in the winter. You can actually change it, and it actually turns out to be a heater. So it can be air conditioning or it can be hot air. So yeah, they use it quite a lot, or all the time, should I say. But it's really nice. They've treated themselves when they've been able to. And yeah, now the latest thing is the resin dry, so I've yet to see that. I'll be interested to see that, because that's something I have seen a few properties that got resin dries. They look really good. I'm assuming the maintenance side of it is you just sweep it off, or maybe you do pressure wash. I don't honestly know, but I'll have a look when I go up there. Like I said, I don't think it'll be done this weekend, because last time I went up there, all the drive was up. There's a mini digger in his driveway, so I think they'll have quite a job putting this back together again. Right, just do the cups, and that will leave me the dog dishes and the calendar and the cheese grater from this morning. From last night, I've made cheese sandwiches for work today. Yeah, I got my cheese sandwiches. You know what I'm like, I love my cheese. I have made a list, which is on my wall beside me, a shopping list, but there's not a huge amount on it. So I haven't gone shopping tonight. So this is probably the first time for a long time that I haven't been out on a Friday night shopping, which makes a change. So time-wise, what's the time now? I don't think I'm going to have apple pies tonight, because I've literally only just had a banana and had my dinner, and it's 9:30 now. So if I did have that, no, I don't think I'll bother. I think I'll save that for tomorrow night. Right, that's it. Right, dogs, dishes, calendar and grater. Let's do the calendar first. I'm going to have a bit of a balancing act going on here, guys, trying to find somewhere to balance everything. I'm going to leave my washing on the line tonight. The garden's nice and secure, and it's a beautiful evening. The washing was flapping around a little bit, so there was a bit of a breeze, so that's good. I did look out the front windows, and the trees out the front weren't moving. Maybe they're sheltered by the house, but the washing was flapping about in the back garden. So hopefully tomorrow morning, that should be dry enough to bring that in, and I might be able to start doing some more loads. But I've done all my work clothes. My work clothes are all done already. They're on the line as we speak. I did miss a sock. Do you know what it's like when you load your washing machine, turn it all on, step back and you find a sock on the floor? Yeah. Happens to me all the time. A previous washing machine I had like a extra door on the front, so you could stop the machine, put it on pause, and you could open this little door at the top, and you could put something like a dropped sock or pair of pants or something that you've forgotten to put in. You could put that in, then restart it again. But mine, you can't. Mine doesn't do that. Right, dog's dishes, and that's it. Oh. So what I'll do, I think, I'll finish this video off for you guys. I won't do any more videos until I put the boys to bed for you. I got lots of people commenting about Sooty's claws on the floor. They said, I love listening to Sooty's claws on the floor. And I listened to some of the videos, and they're right. You can hear him going clip clop as he comes through the kitchen into the doggy sleeping quarters. Yeah, it's really quite amusing. I've never really paid much attention to it before. I know when I'm in there waiting for Sooty to come in, I can hear him coming, but I've never really paid any attention to the recordings. But somebody said, well, they love hearing Sooty's paws or claws on the floor. And that is lovely. It's really nice. Snoop's aren't as pronounced as Sooty's. He still does make noise, but Sooty's are the ones that seem to make more noise. Right, this is it. This is the last dish. There we go. We're done. Right, we're balanced. Precariously balanced, but they are balanced. So if you hear a crash in a minute, you know what it is. Ah. Right, that goes there. Right, we are done. So this one's been on just coming up to 20 minutes, guys. So I'm going to stop it now. I'm going to go sit in the front room with my partner, relax for a little while, and then I'll wait till it's time to put the boys to bed, and then I'll do another video for you guys. But I think I might have an early night tonight. I did have a reasonably early night last night, and that was lovely. It was really nice. Although I had to get up to go to work. Took the edge off it a little bit. There we go. That goes off. goes there. And trying to find the lace. There it is. There we go. There we go. Oh, lovely. Right, that's it. I'm going to go sit in the front room. I'll put this video on. Oh, I'll put this video on for you guys. There you go. That's better. That's more like it. I'll put this video on for you, and then I shall do another video when I put the boys to bed. So I'm going to sign out now, and I shall speak to you guys a little bit later. Okay, bye-bye.